Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Noah here. So, I'm sorry that I haven't made an update video in a really long time. I think the last one was when I was 9 days on T. I'm just kind of lazy, and sometimes, like, I don't really see changes, so it's like, meh, it's just the same shit over and over again. But, this past Monday, on the 4th, marked my official 1 month on T. So now I am 1 month and 2 days on testosterone, and almost 5 weeks coming up this Friday. So I'm gonna make my 1 month update, and I got a list here down there in my crotch. So I'm gonna start out with like the physical changes that I've noticed so far, and one of those obviously is muscle mass increase. You know, that's almost everywhere, like my arms, my thighs, my calves, my forearms, shoulders. As far as like my forearms and calves, I have really, really skinny forearms and calves, so it's hard for me to like build anything there. But even like 1 week on, I noticed that they were becoming like harder and more defined. Maybe a little more, I don't know, round. And then as far as like my thighs, for a while there I thought like I was getting fat, like in my thighs and my butt, but then I realized it's actually like muscle that's going there. So I mean, that's not all bad. I don't mind having a muscly butt, because I've had a pretty jiggly one for forever. Let's see, what else? Arms, yeah. Shoulders, you know, getting more of a man thing going on, which is neat, because, I'm really insecure about my, like, midsection and hips, because I do have naturally really big hips, unfortunately, and I have a lot of loving going on around them. So having more muscular shoulders and widening it out up here really helps balance that out. It's also, with more muscles, easier to lift things. And I've had a couple people, like particularly my sister who's around me a lot, tell me that I look less scrawny, which is kind of cool. I never thought myself as too scrawny, but I guess I was. And my girlfriend thinks it's sexy that I, like, flex. She loves it. So, the second change, these aren't in any order that I've noticed, but just what I thought about. Fat redistribution. I can't tell if it's moving away from my hips and into my stomach, or if it's just me eating too much. I really don't know. I would like to think that it's already moving from my hips to my stomach, which I don't mind having a little belly. As long as I have, you know, straight hips, that's all I really care about. But I also don't really want to be a big fat guy. I do try to work on my abs and stuff, so, I mean, hopefully that won't stay like that for forever. I've had a couple people tell me I look more narrow in my hips, which is really nice, and even that was just like 1, 2, 3 weeks. So if that's like already happening, that's pretty cool. It gives me a lot of hope for, you know, the next couple of weeks, next couple of months, rest of my life. It's pretty exciting for me. Let's see. The next thing I want to talk about is my voice. Even just talking right now, I can tell that it's a little bit deeper. I could tell within the first week that it was a little bit deeper. And I like to rock out when I'm driving alone in the car. And I noticed the other day that I don't have to physically try to lower my voice to match the pitch of the vocalists, because I predominantly listen to bands with male vocalists, And with that said, my voice does crack a lot. It is hard for me to match pitches, but in the same respect, like, it's easier to stay lower, which is nice. I haven't really tried to go higher, but I'm assuming that that wouldn't work out too well. And, let's see. The last facial, yeah, I just gave it away. Facial changes. I have been told a couple times that my face does look different. I can tell that it looks different, but I'm not entirely sure what it is. Even on the first week, I had my cousin and a couple of my friends tell me it looks different. And it was either my girlfriend or my sister that brought it up. They think maybe it looks like more fuller or something. I don't know. I just hope I'm not getting a pudgy face. But I don't think I am. I can't wait for it to, like, harden out and get a really nice jawline and whatnot. And if you haven't noticed, I mean, I got some acne. It's not that bad. I mean, I was never, like, too prone to acne in the first place, but I mean, I did get it. And I honestly think that the acne came mostly from that dreaded time of the month, which, when I first started these videos, I told myself, I was like, I'm never gonna talk about that, you know, these crazy FTM guys, like, talking about probably one of the most embarrassing things about being born biologically female. And but I'm gonna talk about it, like, for myself and for you guys. So I had that time, you know, about 2 weeks ago, and before it actually came, I was like an emotional and mental wreck. And, you know, this segues into my emotional and mental changes. I call it, like, a relapse. I actually had a relapse in my, like, thinking and emotions. It was actually really, really scary. I felt almost the same way I did in high school when I had no drive for life, and not necessarily that I was suicidal. I mean, that was always there in high school, but, yeah, we don't need to know about that. I feel like going into, you know, my cycle, and I summed it up to my testosterone and estrogen, you know, duking it out, battle royale, fucking shit up. And I talked it over with my therapist, and she thinks that was probably what was going on, and that just, like, heightened what was previously there, because I am currently being treated for depression and ADHD, and, like, sometimes those medications, like, fuck me up in some way, which I wanted to make a video about, like, transitioning and being mentally, emotionally unstable. I'll get to that eventually. I'm lazy. But now that it's over with, it's been over with, you know, for maybe like a week and a half, 2 weeks now, I feel a lot better. I mostly don't have any doubts. I feel more driven, more content with myself and my life, which is good. I think a lot of that has to do with feeling more confident in myself because of the testosterone. And with that said, my confidence level is definitely a lot higher. I've gotten from my girlfriend and my sister that I look taller and I walk different. I'm pretty sure I haven't grown any, because that's a myth, isn't it? I think so. But I think it's just because, like, I embody my presence better, and I stand taller, walk straighter. I don't know, I kind of, just not even knowing, just kind of make my presence known. And that's definitely a confidence thing, because beforehand, I just kind of like, you know, slithered through crowds, and I kind of did have that trans man hunch, but not from like binding and trying to like hide my chest, because like right now I'm not binding. You can't even tell I'm small chested, which is awesome, but I did have that hunch just because like I wanted to curl up and not exist and be invisible. That was one of my problems, and I still kind of do that sometimes, but that's because of like my mental previous, not issues, but things. But yeah, I definitely stand taller. I do still feel insecure around guys, whether they're like trans guys, you know, that are farther on their trans. Actually, no, I don't feel insecure around them, not at all. But like cisgendered males who, are my age, I feel really insecure around them because, you know, they might look at me weird. They might notice something's different about me, and like especially ones that like I don't know, don't talk to. Like I went to a show with my cousin and my girlfriend the other night, and it's weird. Like I like girls, but I check out men a lot. Well, I check out men because like I get excited and I'm like, oh, I wish I had that, I want that, and like I noticed that guys, they have like really big backs. And I said to my girlfriend, I was like, I can't wait for like my shoulder blades to pop out of the back of my shirt. That's gonna be so exciting. But yeah, so like I still feel kind of insecure around cisgendered men my age, unfortunately. But you know, I keep going. I know my time's gonna come. I'm excited. In a way, I'm kind of glad that like changes are happening slowly, because it gives me and, you know, family members and friends time to like adjust, because like, you know, you can tell, but at the same time like it's weird. But yeah, my time's coming. I can't wait to be like 3 years on and be really manly, but I can wait. Although I said I can't wait. I don't know. Overall, I'm loving tea. I'm loving it. Having a great time. I'm sorry this video is really long, guys, but I just wanted to get everything out there. Until next time, I'll probably do another like update in a month, and then maybe just like random ones throughout the month. We'll see. But have a great day, guys, and I'll see you next time.